market served up a classic breakout pullback entry today, and if you had the IOTS protocol, you should have caught that baby. Let's go deeper. I'm JD Hyder, a technical analysis strategist. I teach struggling traders how to improve their trading performance through better chart reading. Now, if you want to use NinjaTrader to trade futures, if you want to get into futures trading, I have a brand new guide for the NinjaTrader platform with my C3 grab 2 ATM strategy, which you're going to see in action here. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. But hey, listen, if you want to get set up with NinjaTrader, you don't have them yet, you need to get it set up. And you want to trade from a clean price chart, which is very important. And also, you want to have my settings. Just comment below setup or scan this QR code and I'll get that over to you. So let's look at how the market served up a classic, classic breakout pullback entry. Now, before I even go into the charts, I got to explain something to you guys. You may, especially for those who are new to my channel, I built this channel and I really turned my trading around with this one setup. Those of you who follow me back in the day and when we were doing options know that this breakout pullback, I used to, man, listen, this is my sauce right here, okay? You only need one setup. I know you see so many setups, so many strategies, so many everything, you know what I mean? Even inside of my own system, I admit there's at least probably seven to 10 setups, right? Because the market does a lot of things. But if you focus, especially if you're new, if you're a beginner, let me slow down. If you are a beginner trader, all right, focus on one setup. That's it. You know, because there's so many out there. Find something that you really like when you took it, you liked it, and you're like, ooh, find that and stick to it. And only take that one setup. The rest of the month, let's just see how you do. Okay. But let's look at this chart. All right. Man, look, let me actually take this off so y'all can see. Check this out. So the day started, okay. I sent out to my community that, you know, we were inside both levels. So with range rules apply unless we break out, you know. So, so before we go to the charts, again, let me say, all right, the IOTS Futures Trading System 52 lesson masterclass, okay, is still 75% off right now. Take advantage of it during the vendor sale, during this March Madness sale, right? It's a whole bunch of stuff going on, right? So if you take advantage, right, of the 75% off right now, you're also going to be able to be a part of the community for free until we crown a champion, all right? So then you'll have the system, you'll be in the community, you'll be able to see how they work hand in hand and hopefully improve your trading through better chart reading, all right? Now, let's check this out. Let's check out my chart reading for today. So I had to call to the community that, you know, range rules applies until we break out. So I initially jumped the gun, I'll admit, but I jumped the gun because I saw a trade setup. I did have a setup, I'll say that. Jumped the gun, but I had a setup. Let me check it out, let me show it to you real quick. I did in fact have setup. I was looking from this, what was it? Was it this low? I think I saw this. No, I went before here. No, did I go right here? This is the second entry short right here. Now that's the, you know, quick win. I went somewhere in here. Somewhere I saw a second entry short. I don't think I'm seeing it right. Somewhere, or was it from right here? I think I had this. I think I had it here because this was the last high right here. Okay, yeah. This was the last high over here. So I saw this as a second entry short. This is one leg back. I saw this as a trend break. This is the second leg up. So when this boy turned, I went right here thinking I can get a quick one, which I did. I actually don't even know how I won. Well, yes, I did. It came all the way back here. So that was a quick one, just off of the range fade, all right? Because at this point in time, we hadn't broke out yet. So the play would be to go the opposite way to beat the range fade. And I was able to get a win right there, right? So let's keep going. Then we actually get the breakout, a legit, and see this is, right here I knew we had broken out, man. When I saw this hammer up off of my key entry level, which you'll get inside of the community this week, I mean to the whole, while March Madness is going on, man, I saw that boom. I knew we was finna break out. I'm like, oh yeah, this finna be a breakout pullback. So let me tell you, man, I had already sent out the message, so I know, you know, most of my community members, we was just chilling, right? We like, all right, here come the breakout pullback, you know. Sometimes we be in the community just like, here it come, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get ready, you know what I'm saying? The memes be coming out because we know what the market is doing, all right? When you understand these key entry point levels, you understand price action, you understand the rule of two, it just changes things. So, you know, so we sitting here waiting for this, all right? Waiting for it, because it was taking forever, because it started developing. Look, when it started developing at 8 o'clock, it broke out at 8:01, all right? So check this out. Everybody in my community, we see it break out at 8:01. We're just chilling. We got the level. We know that we want to go off of 66.91. We already know this ahead of time. We know we want to take a trade off of 66.91. We've been waiting for it since 8:01. It touches right here at about 9:30. Let's call that 9:33. Right at 9:33, it touches your key entry point, makes a humongous signal candle, gives you basically a push down, first entry push down, second entry long off of your key entry point level of 66.91 that you would have had ahead of time. Huge signal candle, boom, take it out. Let me tell you about this trade though. That's your go signal, by the way. I'm just gonna mark it up. Let me tell y'all about this trade. Your boy was trying to do too much. I had the Ray-Bans on. I know it's coming, right? I'm talking tough. I'm sitting here like, hey y'all, here it comes. You know what I'm saying? That boy coming. I got the order already out there. It's already on this. It's already in the market, but I'm dragging it, right? I get to trying to make the screen bigger for y'all. And I'm talking too much, right? I'm like, oh, here it come, you know what I'm saying? That green candle right there, it took off so fast. I was trying to drop it, and then I got scared. Once it closed, and I realized that's like this candle went from, man, this candle 66.91 to, man, this candle. This is like a 4-point candle. I would have won in this candle, right? If I had dropped it where I was, because I knew to drop it right here. I was going to drop it right here. Because I knew we was going to get the bounce. This was a classic breakout pullback. I knew what was coming. Your boy, y'all should have seen, I got the footage. I should have put it out. I just don't want to watch it again. Y'all should have seen how I just went silent as I'm watching it take off. Because look what the next one did. It was like, look, it's 3 greens up. So if I drop it right here at, just say I get in at 95. This thing is it's 10 points. That's 10 points. I watched 10 points. Sick. Messing with y'all. Trying to play with the Ray-Bans instead of trading. So then, listen, I had to be patient. All right. I had to wait for another op because I'm like, I might have blew it. But with a breakout pullback, I mean, you know, this is the target right here. So what I did was I waited for what I thought I saw set up, man. I thought I saw like a lower high in here somewhere. Like you could call this high, one of these lower high, but all this is just so congested. Honestly, you shouldn't enter in there. Gotta keep it a buck. But I had this leg right here though. And I was willing to put my stop under, way under. You probably wouldn't be willing to do that, but that's where that stop needed to go. This is volatile markets, okay? My stop needed to go outside of structure. So that's where I put it. Now, when I did that, I was able to, boom, catch that. And that's a monster. Look at that. So I want to show you guys something. I've been talking about it. We've been teaching about this. First of all, the rule of 2. Trend up, trend break, retest the new high is also there. Then the breakout pullback is just a classic trade when you know trading. You wait for a breakout, you wait for it to touch the breakout area. This was the breakout line. This is the breakout area. This is our test. This is our signal candle. This is absolutely perfect breakout pullback trade, point blank period. All right. Then on top of that, I mean, you had the perfect signal candle. The signal candle is ridiculous. The signal candle I took here was pretty awesome. Even if you wait for this one over here, this lower high, low, higher low, beautiful candle that, hey, there was 3 ways with the IOTS protocol to get in on this baby. That's all I'm saying. There was 3 ways with the IOTS protocol to get in on this trade, and you could have bagged a nice little day. I mean, it's just, could have got some points today. There were points to get. The market delivered the perfect, I mean, absolute perfect breakout pullback. I haven't seen one this clear and crispy at the beginning of an open, in a while. And I must say, it's interesting. These volatile markets are they're delivering some awesome price action. I mean, the setups are there, they're crispy, the signal candles are crispy. Our key entry levels are mwah. I mean, this volatile market, we killing it with the IOTS protocol. But just look at this entry right off. Look at the key entry point. I mean, look at the signal candle I took right here. This is a beauty. I go right there. I had to put my stop under structure. This candle right here killed a lot of people. But damn, boom, then it took off. Boom. So that's it, It's the little details. Little details make up the difference, all right? But my ATM strategy, let that be automated, all right? So if you're trying to get into futures trading, if you're new to futures, I've been trading with NinjaTrader forever, and I mean, they're the only place I've traded with. Only platform I've used. The ATM strategy alone, I can't live without. All right, so if you want to get started with NinjaTrader, I have a guide to help you get your price chart looking just like mine and get your ATM set up just like mine. So just comment below setup or scan this QR code and I'll get that free guide over to you. All right, so until next time, my name is JD, and as always, I wish you increase on the Sutton. But wait a minute. Remember, remember right now, the sale is still on. March Madness. Hey, get the system for 75% off. You get the community for free during March Madness. Put them together. Get your system rocking. Put the whole IOTS protocol together for the rest of March and just see if it helps improve your trading with better chart reading. Till next time, my name is JD, and as always, I wish you increase on the Sutton. Bye-bye.